default. It's at the default. What the fuck are we paying for? You're not paying for anything.
Exact,
yeah, this is what you get when you pay for it. So, Casey, can you still hear us? Yeah, so he can hear. There it is. Okay.
What did you change right now?
Nothing. Well, I did at one point. I changed the line out, the output device to a different output. What? And then, so now if I'm going to go back to the codec and hit OK, now we got bobbly lines. So it was an OBS thing, not a settings thing.
Too many systems crossing streams here.
Well, fuck, dude, I got to have 16 fucking windows open to do this goddamn show. Fuck.
Wow, dude, you said it first before me.
Well, we're not recording. We're not. We're not.
Man.
We haven't started this session. Dude, I had a day. I was all fired up earlier. I feel much better now. Thank you. Okay, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, we are back after the interview, and for those of you that tried to watch us in the live stream this week, we crossed the stream or didn't cross the streams. We didn't. The flux capacitor wasn't fluxing.
Too many streams.
Too many streams.
Island in
one...
the streams.
Yeah.
Is it island in the streams?
Maybe. We had an issue with one of our software applications called OBS, and Casey in the chat room says, "Hate those damn OBSs."
The Force.
Whatever. We are now streaming with audio. We
We're
were
like
streaming
a fully
early.
functional,
Well, here's
podcast.
We took a week off, and I feel like we haven't done this in 2 months. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's been a long time since you guys were sitting at this table, and we had to do this.
Apparently, you saw me on the way here, and you were like, "How the hell did you get to my house? You were going the wrong way." And that's true. I totally forgot how to get here.
As I was coming back home from work,
it took was one week. Of
I made
I
made a right hand turn, and I'm like, "That's a nice Frontier." Wait, that's got a trail. That's Matt. Where the f is Matt going? And he told me he was going the wrong direction. I'm like, "That road is closed over there." I don't know if he knows that.
I'll let you know. The first time they closed that route, I put it in 4-wheel and went over that berm like.
Oh, really?
Right yeah. A bunch of people were sitting at the intersection. I thought I was a crazy person.
And then they try to follow.
No, they couldn't. Come on.
No, I didn't realize we had done it for so long. That was my biggest takeaway from taking the last week off was I didn't realize we had done it for over 2 years straight.
Yeah. Every week. Yeah. I got to look at you guys every week.
Yeah. Cool.
Good for you.
I know. It's good for me.
Good for you.
It keeps my testosterone up.
It started because I had my MFRs the next day. So that's the monthly financial report. And I have to, there's a lot of computer things that I'm not very good at. And I thought I'd had it done earlier in the day. And then when I had my boss check it for me, he's like, "What did you do?" It was completely wrong. So
no,
it was probably quarter of 5 or something. And I was literally texting like, "I don't know if I'm going to make it tonight, guys." And then you beat me to the punch by like 3 key presses or whatever. I'm all, "Oh, I don't think I'm going to make it." And you were all, "Are we doing a show tonight or whatever?" And then like the next text was, "Screw it. Then we're just not going to do it tonight."
So
okay.
So I had sent you guys a message over the weekend and said we don't have any interviews and we don't have any.
Yeah, but you know better than to.
I said we don't have any interviews and we don't have any topics, and crickets. Neither one of you, because Jose didn't want to get blamed again, so I know he didn't do it. Matt's just not going to do it, so I just left it at that. And then I was just leaving the office. It was like, what was it, 5:15 or whatever it was time. Like I'm beat, I'm like completely exhausted. And that's when I said, "Are we recording tonight?" And when you said I'm not going to make it, I went, F it. You know what? We've gone 132 weeks without missing a single episode. we're taking a week off. We didn't. We had talked about doing it in the holidays, and we didn't. And I just thought, you know what? We'll take a week off. I needed a week off.
I had no reservations about taking the week off, but maybe an hour ahead, instead of not waiting in front of your house for you to get here, would have been a cool heads up, you know?
You got to drive by here to go home.
No, I
anyways.
don't. That's the thing.
I'm sorry, dude. I didn't. I guess I didn't leave. It was. I texted as soon as I got in the truck.
That was the funniest thing too. Was
I
like,
was like, "You
immediately.
fuckers, I'm already. I gotta wait. I've been here for an hour.
Yeah. Cody immediately goes, then screw it, we're off for the week. And then Jose, like 2 minutes later, I'm already here. I'm out front.
Dude, like I went to go buy food
I
because
started-
we
I
usually don't get out here
started
till like 9. I ate it. Dude, I scarfed it down in front of your house, and then as soon as I finished, you guys sent that text. I was like, well, I guess I'm going home now.
You could have not gone home. You still could have hung out and
that
done
would've been
something.
a
I
little
still
creepy.
got home at the same, roughly the same time I get home after we record. And Monty was like, oh, how's the podcast? Didn't do it tonight.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. She's like, what? And I don't know if she believed me that I had to work that late or what, but yeah, so it was still late night for me, but yeah. So what are we talking about this week? Because I know we were talking about a specific event. Are we going to talk about this
sure.
event?
I mean, there's no secrets here.
There's
Matt's
no-
transitioning.
Yeah, I know. Man.
There's no secrets here.
We've going to be going back and forth about hammers, and I don't know, guys. I don't know if that's going to happen, man. I mean, I know Matt. You said you didn't think you were gonna.
No, okay. So in a rare instance of responsibility, think about what I just said.
I know.
This is crazy. When we got back from Arizona from the Parker trip, and you come back to California, it's like festering in California. There's certain things I see it. I see it every day. I work in a hospital, and they put up all these for the year. They've had like these COVID tents and isolation things.
Can I play?
They are in full. All right, guy that already survived
No,
and
hold on.
whatever.
Yeah.
Hold on. I was gonna say, can I play the asshole devil's advocate?
Why do you ask? That's just you.
Yeah. What else?
Like
What
who else? Who else would you be
Yeah,
tonight?
exactly. Go on.
I mean, you were at Parker, there was like 40 people there.
No, I know, and that's what I'm saying is that next week and a half, I felt kind of shit. Not like physically, I didn't feel ill. I just felt like, man, I hope
your
I hope,
moral compass was
yeah,
a little
because
off.
to be honest, my wife and kids have not left the house in months. Like we've been very diligent about not exposing ourselves and it just felt kind of not irresponsible, a little irresponsible as far as the Arizona
Can you
trip.
expose yourself to me?
I always try and expose myself to you, but you're faster than you look. So,
But like I said, guys, I got antibodies to give away.
And again, I did talk this over with my wife, with Monty, and she was like, I really don't think it's a good idea. So, and I agree that it just doesn't seem like testing fate. I feel like I got lucky the one time Arizona. So yeah, it depends. Like maybe just for the day to go out and wheel, if that was a possibility, and maybe that. But I don't think I'm not doing the camping thing.
Well, and Adam had sent me a link to an article that says that the BLM implements a temporary closure in Johnson Valley OHV recreation area in San Bernardino County for King of Hammers. And I'm reading through it.
I was trying to read through it earlier as well.
And it does say that it's a temporary closure, but
it's confusing, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's saying like, but it's open to KOH, like spectators.
Yeah. It says a minimum of 3 staging areas within the Johnson Valley OHV recreation area will remain open to the public for both weekends of the temporary closure period. So is Johnson Valley in general closed?
That's what I wanted to ask you because I'm like, well, I'm planning on still going.
Look, if I wanted to go out there, nobody's stopping the Frontier from going anywhere.
No, I know, but you know those
You better have some Apaches go out after me, or some those Warthogs, those A10s.
It's a
About the
Puma.
only thing.
It's a Puma.
You know those spots we were talking about scouting for us to go camping?
Yeah, that's closed.
Is that closed? Like, so if I go out there,
here,
am I going to get arrested?
I'm looking at a map. So
Ah.
Well, I mean, that's what else is new. Like you always
That's
take
true,
that.
yeah.
You always take that risk every time you leave your house.
So-
Any undocumented person.
am I going to get arrested?
any POC?
Walking up to Chili's. Like, I don't know. Am I going to get arrested?
Jose's a POC.
Oh, dude, where'd you get this map?
BLM.gov. So it looks
Wow,
as
what-
though this green. Hold on, let me get my glasses because I'm still struggling to see it on the big ass TV.
What's that grid all about? The different color. I like it. You know, I love maps.
So the green outline is Johnson Valley OHE recreational area. So that's
Where's the Integratron?
This is down here,
Integratron on
down
there?
here,
Yeah.
Okay.
down here. So that's in the Johnson Valley shared use area. So the temporary closure is
Well,
all the
that's-
gray area.
all the gray area, dude.
That's exactly
This is
where,
right where we were
we're
talking
gonna
about going.
Talk about going.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Well, that's Hammertown's Boone Road, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
That's all closed, dude.
Bessemer Mine and Boone,
Yeah,
like,
that's all.
all of that is closed. So the parts that remain open are like very, very, very outskirts. Look at all this down
Oh, yeah,
here,
dude.
down by. This is almost down by Yucca Valley, like down that way, and up here towards
Oh, that
Granite
sucks,
and
dude.
Camp Rock
Dude,
Road.
those two gray areas are exactly the spots
Yeah.
we were going to go scout for potential
Yeah,
camps.
yeah. So that's a huge chunk of Johnson Valley that's going to be closed for this.
I'll just go in that red area. It should be
Yeah,
all right
the exclusive military use area, the EMWA,
there. Yeah, the M1.
EMUA, the EMWA.
Yeah.
Mwah. So that
that sucks,
kind of answers the question. So it looks like where this is interesting because the event that we may or may not have been invited to is going to be in this area as well,
All right.
right? That was off of that was here.
Yeah.
So
But like built by Budsky on the live chat, he said it wouldn't. Why close it and then make everyone be closer? It's a good point.
I don't know. I don't know what that closure means. Like, if that means that it's only it's only open to people that go through the Hammer gates.
Yeah, but if you go through Hammertown, you have to pay for a test.
A COVID test, yeah.
And if someone tests positive, they're in direct contact with them. Like, how are they gonna? I don't know.
Jose, why don't you just go and start handing out antidotes to everybody?
And I'll set up a post, free antibodies.
Look.
But it's I gotta recoup.
Yeah, I would say you can only throw so much around
It's
a
only-
couple times a day. Like,
Yeah.
those antibodies run out quick, especially when you're 47.
How stringent is your screening
Yeah,
process?
I just gotta go to.
Is there a screening process?
No.
Will you administer your antidote to just anybody?
Yeah, I mean, the willing.
Oh, what the? That's very fair of you.
I just gotta buy those gas station Rhino pills.
What?
You know.
Yeah,
the
you
rhino
know the Rhino
No, I
pills.
don't.
Yeah,
I
you
honestly, what are the rhino pills?
Come
Is
on,
like
dude.
like an over-the-counter Viagra?
Yeah, but it has like other stuff in it too.
What other
Are
stuff?
those
What other stuff
Mexican,
was it?
Mexican
Yeah, it's all
supplements?
Mexican natural supplements.
Do they only have? Are they only in Mexico? How did they get here?
You tell me, dude.
Like the coyotes brung them.
Yeah, they were smuggled here somehow.
Smuggled here by the
Yeah, just
coyotes.
gotta buy those Rhino pills, and it'll be a lot of.
Why is it got to be
antibody.
rhinos?
Oh, because of the horn. You know how? No, you know how like the
I
Chinese culture they like kill the rhinos for the horn, and they grind it up.
Are
to
there
make-
rhinos in China?
No, but they.
I mean, damn. Go
No,
on.
but
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Exactly.
They're all walking around
No,
with
but
their own
it's
horns.
supposed to, you know.
Save the chubby unicorns.
You know, it's supposed to make you the vigor. It's supposed to bring back the vigor in your life. But yeah, but it's all nonsense because that horn is just made up of the same keratin, the same stuff out of your fingernails. So it's
So what you're saying is chew some fingernails for some...
yeah, and then you get all the vigor you need, dude.
get all that vigor you can get. What were we talking about?
I know we were talking about King of the
Mexicans-
Hammers.
Mexican supplements.
Yeah,
We're gonna
just
be
need-
like, what's his name? Alex
Rhino,
Jones,
yeah.
selling our own supplements now on our show. horny rhino supplements.
Chubby unicorn.
Chubby
It's
unicorn.
gonna be chubby unicorn. You know, makes you right.
Okay. Well, what? No more chubby unicorns. In a further add-on to one of our past episodes, You Can't Get Your Wrangler Wet, there was an article in CarBuzz, Jeep Gladiator owner who voided warranty for mud driving, forced to fix the truck herself.
Yep.
Did you see this?
I read that article.
So it was a whole story about a Jeep Gladiator that went off-roading and got mud on in the engine bay that caused the alternator to die. And Jeep said, "Too bad, so sad. You shouldn't have gotten it dirty." And
Wow.
it ended up creating a bunch of other issues. Oh, and then didn't one of the differentials explode or something like that? Like-
wow.
Yeah, the differential got like locked up.
Yeah, and Jeep said, "Too bad, you shouldn't have taken it in the mud."
So, but isn't that like a dealer's discretion for warranty claims?
Yeah, oh, I'm sure. Well, there's a no when you get the warranty on your vehicle, that's a manufacturer warranty.
I was just gonna say, Rob just said I was gonna comment. Should have taken it to the dealer. I took the Renegade.
Yeah.
Because remember, I drove the Renegade. That was like 30 some odd inches of water. I mean, it was pretty much up over the hood for a minute, and lost four-wheel drive, lost the AC. Took it in, Monty took it into the dealer that next week, and I was like, "Oh my God, you took it to the dealer!" It was $8.
Yeah,
like $8 and everything. They honored the 3-year 36. That's amazing. In reality, what's the difference between mud?
Yeah.
I don't mean literally, but mud and water. It's still, hey, yeah, I did something silly with it.
So to answer your question, no, yes. The dealer
Yes, drive it out to
No.
Ontario.
When your
Jeep,
warranty
Dodge.
is with the manufacturer. The dealer is nothing more than a reseller. They're just a private entity in most cases, not owned
But
by the
they're the
manufacturer.
ones that uphold the
Yes.
the warranty.
So if a dealer says no, you have every right to go to a different dealer or escalate it to the manufacturer. And I know this from managing warranty claims for several years. So if in my case, if an installer does a job and it fails and the customer is due warranty because of a manufacturing flaw and the reseller doesn't want to do it, that doesn't mean that me as the manufacturer, I'm off the hook for it.
Jeremy on the chat room said, warranty covers defects, not stupidity. You're dumb enough to buy a Jeep. I mean, right out the gate.
But
Hey,
the issue-
speaking of can't get your Wrangler wet, look who just joined us in the chat room. What's up?
Oh, hey.
Joe K. Joe K sent me a video. He's like, proof that you can get your Wrangler wet. And he sent me a video of him this weekend going through a 1-inch puddle at 2 miles an hour. And I'm like, yeah, if you tiptoe through it, you could do anything. But I just thought it was interesting that a Gladiator,
something that you tote as a off-road
yeah.
vehicle,
Oh, I would flip the F out. Like if they tried doing that to me, oh my God, I would drive it right into the showroom, through the glass and whatever it hit. Like then you can have it. That's not cool.
Yeah,
that's not cool.
And the ironic thing is this article says, ironically, the vehicle is outfitted with special mud tires. And there's
Yeah, right.
it comes with mud tires because it's Rubicon. It was a
Yeah.
Gladiator Rubicon. hey, here's your Rubicon mud terrain tires. Don't go in the mud.
So is there a resolution to this story? I mean,
It says that there's still she had to
Yeah.
pay to get it fixed herself, and she's still fighting with Jeep to try to get it claimed. So you're going to spend $45,000, $55,000,
No,
$60,000 on a Jeep specifically to go in dirt and mud, and they're going to say no, you can't do it.
already, like the PR hit is already worth.
Oh,
You know, they could have just made it go away. Instead, I think about the future now. Anybody that has any kind of issue with their Jeep, they're just going to start posting like, oh, you know, look at this pile of crap.
This is the problem I have with like just any service industry where they will bend over backwards for you
Yep.
to make you buy their product, and then when there's something wrong with the product, they're like, well, we can't help you. That's what drives me. And that's also a big like deterrent of me buying a new car, is because when I do end up wheeling it and something happens, they're like, well, no, you did this, and this to it.
Yeah.
We can't fix it.
Yeah.
Look, when I bought the Frontier, I told the salesman, I'm going to kick the shit out of this thing. You're going to honor 100,000 mile warranty. And he was like, yeah, you know, whatever it is, don't even think twice about it. Bring it in. We'll take care of it.
What dealership was that?
Right here in Ontario.
Ontario.
Ontario?
Yeah, Ontario Nissan. Yeah.
I might have to pay them a visit.
Oh, look at Jose. Do it. You should do it.
I should.
Titan swap that. Oh, my God. Get a red one.
Those are hard to find, dude.
Red, white, and blue.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
Well, you don't love your country, Cody?
Yeah. What's
God
wrong?
God damn it, Jose.
Hey, what's wrong with this country?
God damn it,
Huh?
both of you. Shut the
Not
hell
good
up.
enough for you?
Shut the hell up, both of you. Jag.
Oh, man.
Jag. Burn. I can't even believe you started going there. Jerk faces.
Oh, man.
What else? What else is going on with us in the last 2 weeks, because we didn't record last week?
I finally hit some dirt.
Oh, that's
wow.
right. That's what I wanted to talk
Yeah.
about. Yeah. Everybody strap in.
Yeah.
You guys ready? Grab some snacks.
Hold on.
Grab some snacks. Get ready.
Strapping.
It is time. It is time for mountain bike talk. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun,
End the show,
dun.
man. My phone's dying. I guess
So,
no charges.
So yeah, Jose and I did. Jose and I made a second attempt at Fullerton Loop yesterday
We still failed.
with my brother-in-law. So my brother-in-law Jason got a mountain bike, Matt. So you're one of the guys. You're one of, Scott is saying no. So we this is the mountain Fullerton Loop is a 10-mile loop, and I can do 10 miles.
We did 10 miles.
Yeah, we've done 10 miles before.
We just didn't do the loop 10 miles.
Oh my goodness, the freaking hill climbs on that thing killed me. And I think I ran out of water, and I think I just didn't fill my camel pack up all the way. In hindsight, I just don't think I was prepared.
Yeah, I like this. Couldn't you have talked like talk when your audio was working?
Yeah, we could have,
Exactly.
but why would we do that?
No. So this is the second time we've attempted that trail.
No flats this time, which
No,
is cool.
no mechanical issues,
Yeah.
which is good. I think,
Navigational issues were.
yeah, I even got lost. I got lost on the mountain bike, Matt.
You got
I had
lost
to make
following the little
U-turns.
blue
Yeah,
line.
I somehow screwed up the blue lines. Well, I screwed up the blue lines, and then we came to this hill climb, and I think I was gassed, and you gave it a shot. And I'm proud of you for giving it a shot. You didn't get very far, but you gave it a shot. I just wasn't. I knew.
Yeah,
I just
he was
knew.
like, no.
So we were trying to find our way around it.
But yeah, I mean, for me, it was cool because I hadn't gone out on any dirt. I will take this substitute any day.
Yeah.
And it was good to be on a trail.
Yeah.
Bike or nothing. You know.
Yeah. It was fun. The downhills were fun.
You know, let's talk. You could talk about dirt bikes. There's like motors on dirt bikes. Doesn't matter whether you're going uphill or downhill.
let's talk about the last time you went dirt bike riding.
Let's
It
talk
was
about
about a year ago.
Go ahead, Matt.
Talk about it, dude.
Yes, tell me
guy-
about it.
this-
Fix that fuel.
Go-
leak
no,
that
go
you
ahead.
had?
We rode for about 20 minutes. A guy fell off his tricycle and broke his back, and that was it for the weekend.
Yeah, and so tell us.
No, nobody
And
wants to hear that.
then
That's
the
what I'm
Ford-
saying. Like,
then the Ford
nobody
pull you
cares
out.
about dirt bike talk or bicycle talk. So, no.
I think that people do want mountain bike. Jose and I were talking about it yesterday.
Not the 17 people in the chat room.
When we did those couple,
16.
yeah, when we did those couple episodes,
15.
when we did those couple episodes a while ago, it was like equal amounts of I hate bicycle talk and more bicycle talk. It was the most polarizing thing we'd ever done on the show. I take it back.
In-N-Out,
Second
Five
most,
Guys.
second most polarizing thing we've ever done on the show.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to fight about In-N-Out or something like that, now we're talking.
Oh,
Now,
hey, speaking of that, you went to Five Guys that night.
Yeah.
What was your takeaway? I mean,
Five Guys is great. It's still not better than In-N-Out. But I still like it. It was a good burger. And after all that conversation about Five Guys and everything, I was joking around with Tammy, and she's like, "That sounds good. Okay, that's what we're having for dinner."
did you get the Cajun fries?
Yeah, Tammy
always,
gets those. Yeah.
always got to get those.
Yep.
So what about like four wheeling? Like, are we gonna maybe we just do a 1 day thing? I haven't wheeled with Jose.
Yeah.
Since
August?
summer, yeah.
I think it was like August.
Well, so my plan was to go out Sunday and do the scouting trip. I thought I was going to go alone because you guys, for Hammers, because you guys, sounds like you guys are not going.
No,
But now that I found out that all the campsites that we were going to go look at are in that gray zone, that are closed, I don't know what to do now.
the gray zone.
Yeah.
The
Big
zone.
gray area.
I mean, we could try to go someplace else for that weekend. It's also Super Bowl weekend. I don't know if anybody cares.
Nah, no one gives a shit.
I don't now. After the Saints lost this weekend, Drew Brees retiring. It's totally.
Did he
bummer.
retire?
Yeah, that's they're saying he's done.
Oh.
You know when he's done, because he couldn't throw the ball 20 yards down the field. It was
Hey,
over.
bro.
It was like, dude,
Can you throw a ball 20 yards down the field right now?
no, I cannot.
Okay,
but I
thank
also
you.
don't get paid $25 million a year to do that,
Yeah, $25 million.
or $25 million to not do that because he wasn't doing it either.
Yeah, maybe. Dude.
I'll tell you what, pay me 10 not to do it. That's a discount. I'm saving the Saints money.
The reason why I wanted to go to Hammers was one, just to go meet up with everyone we met last year, because last year was cool.
It last year was cool.
And it set the bar so high last year, but now I feel like if it's so different this year. Like it's already like no one knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, I had a lot of hope going back to October, November. I had a lot of hope that we would be in a very different place at this point, but I think we're in a worse place now from a pandemic perspective. Worse place now than we were before Christmas.
We're now paying for Christmas.
Yeah.
We're paying for the holidays where people
Yeah.
didn't follow the rules and what have you.
And
So-
sorry to cut you off, Matt, but this year I also wanted to get with all the other podcasts that were coming down.
We didn't even get
Yeah, but
with-
how many? I
What does
wanna
that-
get with
yeah, what does
you
that mean?
because the
I
time
got
is right.
antibodies to
I
give out.
wanna get with you.
But yeah,
But are they still coming down? How many of those people are?
so Snail Trail's coming. Tyler's not coming out, but Jimmy is. And then Willing Wine and Whiskey, they're coming down, and I think they're gonna pit with. I don't know if they're gonna be with
Kevin? Yeah.
Kevin or with one of their other buddies, but yeah, I wanted the podcast community to come together there, but
I think that would be great. I just don't know if it's worth the risk. I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly haven't made a decision. I haven't looked up from my work computer for more than 5 minutes to figure it out, to be honest.
Yeah, and then me and Casey were talking offline and thought about like, well, you guys don't go, it'd just be me and him, and we're just gonna just bounce around the race course.
No, again, it just occurred to me, as far as the severity of of COVID, I had a friend of mine at work die from COVID. This was like really new. I don't know.
Yeah.
Literally, I don't know if we talked about that, but this was a guy my age. I think maybe a few years younger than me. Done. Like, so it seems like something that everybody just kind of like, oh, it doesn't. I had it, and it's like nothing. I just shook it off, and well, that's great for you. I haven't had it yet. My family hasn't. Nobody in my immediate family's had it yet, and I'd like to keep it that way because I've seen, I know that it can be extreme. So, you know, and again, like I said, for my immediate family to make that effort to I am the only only means of exposure for my wife and kids. Man, it's not worth it.
Maybe I'm a little ignorant to it because my family we all got it, and I'm not worried about getting it again. Maybe I'm irresponsible for thinking like that.
No, but I think that you getting it because you guys got it as a result of somebody else.
Yeah,
and once you got it, you stayed isolated, and you know what I mean.
That was a rough 2 weeks, dude.
But I would be more, and you got it and had symptoms, and you guys knew immediately because like your family shortly after had symptoms.
Yeah,
I'm more concerned about the scenario in which I'm infected and I don't have symptoms, and I'm still living my life with my family.
But that's ultimately why I didn't go to the trip to Arizona, because although my wife and my son tested positive, I had tested negative at that point, and I had no symptoms.
Yeah, until 24 hours later.
Almost a day later.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I would have gone, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what it would have.
That was the we did the right thing by having that conversation.
Like the ripple effect.
Yeah.
If I would have gone, who knows what? But
is that like, were you referencing that movie with
the
Butterfly Effect,
Butterfly
dude?
Effect?
I remember that movie messing me up. I remember that movie like
because he became a baby again.
No,
I went Benjamin Button.
He had reverse
Hey,
Benjamin
would you want
Button
that?
disease.
Would you want that?
Fucking A, I'll take it right now.
But
You
turn
give me
into a
that
baby.
Benjamin, huh?
But you turn into a baby,
Dude, somebody will change my diaper and
But
feed
doesn't that
me.
happen
Like, that
anyways
sounds great.
at 85?
Yeah, you're not far away.
Yeah,
Give
but
it 5 minutes. Give it 5 minutes, dude.
No
you're
way,
not
dude.
far away.
But it doesn't hurt as bad. Nothing hurts, Like,
That's
oh
true,
my
though.
God, I'll take it right now. Right now.
You'll take it right now?
Never mind. Hey, you know what else that reminds me of? A movie talk. Did you guys see that movie Tenet?
No, I want to watch it. Is it good?
Oh man,
Wait, is that the Christopher Nolan movie?
Yes.
It's out already?
yes.
On what? What
On
streaming?
pay-per-view. You can pay per view it for like $6.
Is it good?
So do you
dude.
like his movies, Christopher Nolan?
The Batmans were great.
Batman's were good. I love Interstellar. I think Interstellar
it
was
was a great
great.
movie.
It's a trip. Monty always gives me shit about it, like, oh, the stupid bookcase, like,
A lot of people were caught up. Were like, that's what broke the movie for them. The book.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, well, how are you
That
supposed to
nothing-
interpret
Yeah.
like what happens when you go into a black hole? There's only so much you can visually show.
I don't know. You could have gone any way to describe what happens when you go into a black hole because nobody knows.
Right, but the
But,
bookshelf
but-
is kind of all right. So
Hey.
anyhow, it's if Interstellar confuses you, Tenet's gonna just mind f you. You're not gonna. It's
Should have
a
some
real.
White Claws and then watch.
There's like a lot of stuff. I don't know if I want to blow it or anything, but
Don't tell me.
We were
Yeah,
talking about Benjamin Button's stuff. There's some similar time travel related things, and you're like, what the hell is going on? And then you watch further in the movie, you're like, oh damn, okay, that makes sense now. But at the very, very end, there's I think it's the final line of the movie is effing hilarious. Like
Don't tell me.
Watch it.
Don't
watch it, and then come back and see if you get the humor that I get out of it. Because I just thought it was great, and I laughed. And then Monty's like, "What are you laughing about?" When I explained it, we both laughed for like 5 minutes. It's like an inside joke now between her and I. So, yeah, it's worth watching. I don't think it's not one of his best movies, but it is. It's just kind of weird and quirky. I like he has a different perspective on things. So
My favorite
and good action. There's a lot of good
I'm
fighting
sure.
and stuff.
My favorite time travel moment is Avengers Endgame when Ant-Man they're talking about time travel and they realize that wait a minute, Back to the Future was bullshit.
That was all lies.
It's all like every movie you've ever seen is bullshit. That's not how time travel works.
Oh, so I saw this thing, a video on Twitter or Instagram or something, and they reference Back to the Future, where in the beginning of the movie, Marty goes to meet with Doc Brown at the mall, right?
Yeah, Point of Hills Mall.
Yeah, But it's
Twin
called
Pines.
Yeah.
it's called Twin Pines Mall.
And then later it's Lone Pine.
Yes.
Because he runs over one of the trees.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh, you saw that?
Oh
Or
yeah,
you
yeah.
already knew
That's I've seen that. Yeah.
that was pretty great.
That's deep inside.
That's pretty
of it.
deep.
That-
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, they meant to do that.
Rob Flores has been sending us info. He sent this a link to a Tacoma truck house, and it's a Toyota Tacoma that someone built into like a took the bed off and made it into a cab over. That looks pretty badass.
Truck Show talked about it today on their episode today.
Did they?
And they were giving them shit because they're like, why would you build? It's like $280,000 that thing.
What?
Yeah, and they're like, why would you build like the merger between an adventure van and like an RV, right? It's like a bridge, right, between an
Yeah.
extreme like what are those big trucks called? The
Sprinter vans.
no, those big trucks.
The Earth Roamer.
It's like it's supposed to be like an in between a Earth Roamer and like an adventure van, right? But they're like, well, Sean, because he's like the technical guy.
Yeah.
He's like, the Tacoma is a great truck, but it's like you wouldn't want to build it on that. Because,
Yeah, I wouldn't want to put something that big on
like
that
the
platform.
powertrain's old.
Yeah.
The frame itself is not even like fully
It's not
boxed
boxed.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's funny. Yeah, I saw it and I thought the same thing. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to build that, it's going to be on an F-150 or a Tundra
Yeah,
or
you'd
something
want a
full size. Yeah, because at that point, my argument about full size being too big on the trails and stuff like that. If you're going to this level, you no longer care.
You need the payload.
Yeah, you no longer care about fitting in tight trails. You're not trying to fit that truck into a tight trail.
You said load.
Pay.
So that was that. I'm super behind on email, and Rob sent us something about Ford versus Ram. I haven't seen that one yet. I am super behind.
We got a new review.
Did we? It's probably last week, 2 weeks ago, episode 158. It's Jose's fault. Perry G commented on the YouTube feed.
Oh, what he put?
Bus is greater than Jose. Because watch out for the bus. What's the review? I'm almost worried about it.
Yeah, it was sent on December 17th by Nismo Tuner. So it's a Nissan guy.
Hey.
5-star review
Nice.
titled "Loving the Content," and it reads, "This podcast has enjoyable content for off-road enthusiasts to listen to, but the funny banter and dynamic between the guys is what makes it great. You guys are hilarious to listen to. This podcast has become part of my commute and my go-to podcast to listen to while out on the trails."
Oh, thanks, dude.
Wow, thanks, man.
So you know this Frontier owner?
Yeah, that's probably it's probably Frank. He's a good dude. He's a nice guy. I
you
think
Yeah.
Lives
Now
in
you own
like,
lunch. For
yeah.
finally
No,
taking
no-
his wife's
no problem.
phone and
secretly,
5-star.
secretly, I told him and I paid him to leave that nice
Yeah.
review. So it's all coming around, guys. The Nissan influence, tip of the spear,
Coming on strong.
So Alex, after 2 weeks ago, we had that random conversation. Alex Skella sent us a message on Instagram, talked about how much the Marvel talk was awesome. He said, make another topic for future podcasts. Do you turn traction control off when chasing trails?
all the time.
What about I do. When I'm
I
off
never
road,
have it
I
on.
turn it off
Yes.
immediately. Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, or you drive an old vehicle, you don't have it. Do you worry about airbags? No.
What is that?
You mean Jose?
Yeah.
I'm more of a meat bag, but
Meat bag.
Squishy meat bag.
Yeah. So he said, I kind of love the podcast with no guests. You guys talk about everything. I feel like I'm part of the gang and there with you. You are there
Hey,
with
speaking
us.
about Marvel, did you guys watch the WandaVision show?
I did.
Yes.
I saw the
We
first
just
episode.
watched. We just watched the first 2 episodes.
That's all I've seen too.
That's
all
all.
there
That's all
is.
that's out right now. It's the
Yes.
first 2 episodes of WandaVision, and at the end of episode 2, when they start to go back into color.
Okay, I haven't seen episode 2.
Oh, okay. I thought you said.
I just seen the first one.
Okay. Well,
Thanks for the spoiler.
there's no
alert,
spoiler. There's no. It's
Yeah, all he said was
It
he
goes back in
referenced us-
color.
He referenced us a second episode. Thanks for the spoiler.
Yeah,
Now I know
there's
there's
2
a second.
episodes, Dick.
We've been tossing back and forth theories as to what, because I don't know. We're tossing back and forth theories as to what's happening, but I don't know where this is in the timeline.
So it's right. It is all after Endgame.
Yeah, I think it's post Endgame because she doesn't.
Okay, look.
This
so
guy ain't seen nothing.
I've
so.
seen 50% of the show up until now. So yeah, I've only seen the first episode, but obviously there's spoiler alert if you haven't seen the first or the show. There was something wrong when the guy started choking on the meat.
Yes.
It's like, wait, are we watching the same show?
Is this MarvelHub.com?
It's a search I do a lot on a certain site. Yeah, the guys they're having dinner. And,
Good. Woo, I'm glad you cleared that up.
first of all, fuck that guy, right? He's a dick. He's a dick,
That
dude.
guy is an asshole. It was like keep choking.
Yeah.
But it was weird because she
was stuck on a
save
repeat.
him.
Dude. She was stuck on-
Vision. Like damn,
No,
Vision.
not only that,
you
but-
guys just started hooking up, and look, she's already telling you.
No, they
this
do. They
too.
if it's after Endgame, they theoretically have been together for a long time. However,
No, but there's the takeaways from that episode was that scene because they're like that 70 shows mom. What's her name?
Deborah Jo Rupp, I think, is her name.
She's like, well, what's your guys' story? Like, when did you get married? Where you come from?
Yeah.
And Wanda was like,
Yeah,
when did we get married?
Yeah.
Like they were like lost. They don't even know their own story.
She's trapped in some kind of
Some sort of
mind
matrix.
control device or whatever. Because there's some symbology. I don't know if you noticed. You know, I think it's at the end of episode 1 where there's like somebody's at a
Yeah.
control
Oh
panel,
yeah,
right?
they're
It's
like
episode
taking
1.
notes.
Yeah.
They're taking notes.
It's a Hydra.
Yeah.
There was a Hydra symbol on some of this
Yes,
stuff.
there was. But if we're assuming that this takes place after Endgame,
It says in the synopsis of
Okay.
the show that it
Hail
takes.
Hydra.
Vision
now.
Vision dies before Endgame. Vision dies,
Yes.
and he didn't die as part of the snap and the gauntlet.
Right, he
He
can't
died
come
when
back.
the Mind
Oh,
the
yeah.
Soul Stone came out, right? Or Mind Stone came out. So he didn't come back, Matt. He didn't come back because he died before the snap.
Yeah, no, she's dreaming. Like it's
Okay, that's
she's
where I
in-
was
she's
going.
in- she's in control, and that's why when there's like constant reference, or in the second episode, there's kind of like a draw, like to try and pull her out, and she's like, "No,
Yeah.
I don't want any. I want to stay here.
Yeah.
I want to stay in their little fantasy life."
Maybe it's
Based
their
on
coping-
1950s
maybe
TV.
it's her coping mechanism
Exactly.
of what happened after.
Yes.
Yeah.
know.
Okay, so
She's
we're
comfortable there.
so I feel good about some of my theories.
So again, it's not like it's just weird.
It was
like
I was
they-
watching it and I told Letty, I'm like, this show's weird and this show sucks. But then
you know what? So in that same way, like the first time I saw Napoleon Dynamite, I'm like, what is this movie? Everybody's talking about this movie being great. Now this is the year it came out, or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
month
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. I'm like, this is not that funny. It's weird.
Don't say that to Casey. He worships
No.
Napoleon.
And now there's like, because you know, your mom goes to college. There's so many lines that like, go back, that call back to that movie, that you have your favorite. How much you want to bet I can throw a football over those mountains?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
there's so many things like that make that movie great. I think the show's gonna be kind of similar to that. Where,
No, I don't. I disagree. So, Jose, your assessment of it sucking, it is so far outside of the realm of what we know of Marvel.
Yeah, you had a
that-
very clear outline of what Marvel was,
I-
or or what the layout was, right? The outline.
I was fixated on trying to understand how this fits, and there's they give you a nugget in number 2,
Okay.
so I'm not going to tell you what it is. But
Yeah, but I was also chasing my kid around and like entertaining guests when the show was on, so I wasn't 100%.
yeah,
I didn't tell you to watch it when like
Hey,
all your
look,
family
dude,
was
I
coming
gotta,
over.
I gotta fit it in where I can, all right? And watch the show too.
yeah. So yes, I have watched it. I am excited about the other episodes coming out and want to see.
I hate how they're doing a lot of the series are now. They're not just offloading the whole seasons anymore. They're doing it like The Mandalorian. It's like
Yeah.
one a week.
Yeah.
They're not just like here's the
No,
season.
I kind of like that. It's
You can't binge it.
It's back. It's appointment television
No,
again.
well,
like,
you know,
But the whole point of getting away from
Yeah.
appointment television was so that you could
cut
binge.
the cord,
yeah.
dude. Yeah.
okay, so wait. So wait
well, that's
until,
the- but that's the
until
thing.
all 10 of them are out, and then binge them.
But you can't because
Because
Yeah,
people are
we'll
going to
talk
talk
about
about
Yes,
it.
exactly.
You see the master plan now. They're trying to get you to talk about it every week.
So Tim wants us to go back to mountain bike talk.
you can't win with these guys.
I
Dude.
know.
They
Whiny-
get mad when we talk about mountain bikes. He gets mad when we talk about nerd talk.
I don't have any comment. I don't know.
So what we need to do is take the show.
You guys want to talk about the Dodgers? I mean, we are looking about getting a third baseman.
We could
Sports
take the show, and instead of doing like 2 hours every Monday, we do 3 45-minute sections, and we release
The problem
one.
is we're gonna go hard on one of them. Like,
Yeah, we'll go one to be the normal Trail Chasers talk. We'll do one as mountain bikes, and then one as
Just tell me, you
as
guys
one
do the mountain talk either first or last, and then I'll come in or leave.
and then the last one will be
the third show will be. We won't tell.
no platform. Just
No, but it's like it's going to be another podcast, but we're not going to say what the name is, like, and we're going to disguise our voice.
Oh, we've talked about
we've
that.
talked
Yeah.
about
We've
that.
talked
We've
about
talked about
that.
tackling
And
some topics
And
that
like, we'll drop hints of like what the show is on.
No,
other,
we can't.
on
no,
the other two.
No. But what was the rule? What was the rule
That's
that?
true,
what
dude,
was the
like-
rule if we were going to do that?
Zero even mention
No,
of it.
somebody else
The
has
fact
to
that-
own it.
The very
somebody
fact
else.
that we're talking about it is already talking too much about it.
So,
I haven't said nothing.
yeah, I
That's the first rule of Fight Club, dude. You don't talk about Fight Club.
Jeremy says we should do an MCU podcast.
No,
Adam says a video game talk. I don't play enough video game to talk
No.
about it.
You know what sucks? Like the playing games or the thought of playing games sounds fun. What I hate is at this point in my
the
life,
time suck.
it's the time suck. Like, oh my god, yes, I did enjoy myself for 4 hours. And the last game that I played was the Spider-Man, for PlayStation 4, was a blast. I mean, it's open world, but I could
Hey.
only play so much of
Hey,
it because
Matt,
it was
real-
I
real
felt like I
question right
wasted
now.
time.
Real question: if I can get you a free year's worth of World of
Don't
Warcraft,
do it, no.
I'm serious.
Oh my god.
Someone we know has access to this and is gifting you that. All you have to do, all I got to do is say yes.
You know,
and,
Don't do it,
okay,
dude. Don't
I'll,
do
I'll
it.
tell you. I'll
Don't
tell
do
you
it.
exactly how that's gonna go. I'll do it, and I'll play it like on the weekends or whatever.
I'm
But
on
you
like
know-
at 5 a.m., dude.
Yeah. Do you know who's playing that?
Yes.
90% of the time.
Yes.
My wife.
Yeah.
My wife will get sucked into that. She'll play it. I guarantee you. She talks about it like it sounds so stupid. Yeah.
No, she would lose.
Enthralled.
Yes, she would lose herself in that.
What about who's gonna raise my kids, Jose?
Yeah.
Who's gonna raise my kids? Are you? Is there a coupon code for that?
All I'm saying, dude, you got a year's worth.
How about?
Oh.
Oh, hey, look. Let's all do Roblox.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a game that Presley
No,
plays.
I've seen it. I just
it's
how does one acquire that? Is it free
it's
download?
a free game. It's Roblox, and it started off super silly, and Presley loves it, and so she's playing it, and
No, I know it's a big thing. Like
it's a huge thing, and there's so many different games and so many different things you can do, and it's Sometimes it's infuriating, but sometimes it's actually fun. We'll sit there and play together. But it's
Just throwing it out there. You got a free year's worth.
You know what? I looked. Last time we talked about it was you, me. I think Joey D was involved in the
No,
conversation.
he's not in that.
I'm just saying, like, we were talking about it or something.
No,
but-
like I brought up to. He's not a WoW head.
Right.
It was Joe. Joe. I had talked to Joe about it. Joe P.
Oh my god!
and
wow.
Joe
Joe
is all about it.
And I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
okay.
let's start a
Start a clan?
Yeah.
So I actually that weekend, like, is it possible to get my old account from like seriously 2000 when the game first came out, like 2006?
2004. 2004 is when it came out.
Is it 4?
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
Because that would be like, oh, okay. Because I had like 2 characters or whatever that I.
Yeah, like the level cap's all different now. It's so it was it's 60 now. So
But still, yeah. The fun part was, starting out because you have to start in the little. You can go wherever you want, but you're gonna get your ass
Oh,
kicked
yeah.
if you go too far. You stray too far from your leveled area or whatever. But that was half the fun, and then get a higher level character to help you level up or go into dungeons. It was fun, and ratings fun.
I like
Rating was
Jeremy's suggestion of Halo. Dude, I loved Halo. It was the first game, first PC game I played. I have played every one of the Halo versions on either Xbox or PC 100 times. I've done the campaign 100 times. I love it. But
Among Us is cool too.
what is Among Us?
It's a free app. It's a little game where everyone's on a spaceship, and you have to like fix things on the spaceship. But there's one saboteur, and the saboteur can kill anybody. And at some point, the other people that are working, like, there's a chat going, and then you can get together and guess who the
Try to figure out who the. So I've done an escape room like that.
It's huge. AOC. She played it on Twitch, and they got like
Oh, really?
hundreds of thousands of views.
The back in the before times when there was escape rooms, I used to go with my family, like Tammy's family, brothers and sisters, and all that stuff. We'd all go.
Wait, you used to put your family in escape rooms?
Yes, we would all go together in the escape room.
from this.
And
That's called my house. I
Yeah.
escaped.
yeah, and
They're still there.
and there's one that's same thing where like two people are working against you as you're trying to solve these puzzles to get out, and it ended up being it was really fun, a lot of fun.
That is a great comparison. Jeremy on the chat saying Among Us is like a clue for the online generation.
Nice.
It's a good. That's pretty much a good summation of the,
Nice.
of the game.
In the study with the candlestick, Professor Plum.
Played that with my kids a couple of times.
They're like, what the hell is that
They
shit?
think like I'm some kind of a wizard. it's just deduction. Like, okay, well, and they're sitting there with their hands open. The cards are like right in their hand.
They're like,
All right,
wait.
well, it's not the candlestick. It wasn't in the library. Like, how did you
It's like
within
4 rooms that
within 2 turns I've already won. Like, they're not even done looking around, getting from one room to the other. But those are good times.
Oh, funny.
All right.
All right. Well, anything else random or useless for people to listen to?
Nah, I think we covered the
So I think the
Spectrum.
takeaway is that
takeaway is Hammers is probably a no-go.
probably not happening. I don't know. Are you guys open to going someplace else that weekend?
I am.
So what if we
Yeah.
did an overnight in Glamis?
Ooh, man.
I've never been.
Oh. Yeah. No.
No, but
it's
my
the
truck
same.
My truck sucks.
It's the same risk.
You think there's going to be people out there in
We
Glamis?
got to go north.
Oh, I
We gotta go north.
guarantee you there's going to be people in Glamis. That's when we used to go to Glamis with our old crew.
It was the week after President's Day. People, this is going to be Super Bowl weekend and King of the Hammers weekend. You think people are going to
We
go?
got to
Yes.
go north, dude.
Yes.
What's
and
north
yes.
of here?
Gorman,
Gorman. Oh, we can do a Miller
Dumont?
Jeep Trail.
I think the big places are all going to be packed.
you think?
Yes. It's
Miller
still,
Jeep Trail, dude. We can camp there.
Yeah, we'd have to do something like Lytle Creek, like something small.
Well, Built by Budsky has a good suggestion. Come and wheel in Southern Illinois. I mean, there's
He's
only
like-
like 4 people there to begin with.
That's true.
He's like, nobody's out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, Glamis is always packed. Dude, it's been 20 years since I've been to Dumont. Dumont's.
No, it has not. We went to Dumont together.
Did we?
Yes, for a I want to say it was a Thanksgiving one year.
18 years ago.
No, no,
Exactly.
no.
You idiot.
Tammy was. It was
You
less. Than,
effing moron.
it was. It was.
Like, man, how dumb are you? It was 18.
It was less. It was less than.
so mad. He was so put off.
It was
'Cause
less
I
than-
said 20 years.
Dude, it was less than 10 years ago because Tammy was with us.
Who? I don't remember that trip.
We did
remember
Dumont.
that trip.
Yes, we did
Okay.
Dumont not long ago.
All right.
Was
Well,
I badass?
No, not at
Oh shit. Yeah, that's why I don't remember it.
all. We could do a mountain bike trail. Just everybody meet up and go riding for the night. Let's do a bike packing trip. Look at Matt's face.
like I said, man, I'm down. You know me. I'm itching to get on the trail. So
Back road out of Dumont
to
to the date farm. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I definitely.
yeah, because then we don't have to leave Thursday. It could be like
That's the other thing about Hammers. We were talking about going out Wednesday and
Yeah.
being there Thursday, Friday. I don't know, man. I don't see me.
I can't get the time
Yeah,
off
I don't
now.
see me right now because of stuff going on at work. Every
You
day
wanna
is
be
critical.
responsible.
Yeah, every day is critical, and I don't see me taking the time off. So it would have to be someplace. It would have to be a Friday night departure, best case.
Yeah.
And maybe it's a
Yeah.
what
the last comment on
the
the
MTB local news mass heart attack. It's in a local bike trail occurs this weekend, dude. I thought this.
I think we're borderline there.
Yes, yesterday, I thought I was gonna die. There was a couple points. I was like, "This is the end. This is how it ends right here."
Well, you guys speed off, dude. You got to take your time. I'm
Yeah.
slow and steady. You
Yeah,
guys are,
it was playing some tortoise and hare.
Yeah.
Jose was behind us the whole time, but he got there.
What's that? Isn't like a point of interest? The north side of like Azusa Canyon, the other side of the mountain there. There's like some kind of basin of some sort.
Azusa Canyon.
On the north of the on the other side of the mountain pass. You know, that used to be a pass. Like they used to be able to drive.
Talking about the bridge to nowhere.
Well, past on the other side of that, like on,
what
up
about-
in near Pear Blossom or whatever.
What about
I think there's
Kessel
some
Run?
kind of there's people packed out at Razor.
Yeah, Razor.
Oh, okay,
Razor.
so,
If
no.
that
Razor will be packed. But yeah, I
anything on the like off the 395 going north.
and that was something else. There's the Husky Monument. I saw LGECTS do that. I think this weekend. It's like a big dirt bike graveyard. That's off 395,
the-
like north of Kramer Junction. Right. So if you go, there's Mount San Antonio. Like there's Phelan.
Randsburg.
Ransburg.
Oh, Randsburg's cool.
Yeah, Ransburg's cool.
But that's going to be packed.
yeah,
There's
that's
that
gonna
one
be
in.
that's gonna be all quad side by side dirt
All right,
bikes.
All right.
Um,
All roads closed. Trail closed here. That's what Joe was saying.
Gorman.
Yeah, because Miller Jeep Trail's in Gorman.
Yeah.
You can do an overnight because there's a camping spot.
Oh,
there.
there's Gorman. I've been there once, and it was super cool. But it's also 3.5 hours away from here, I think.
It's pretty far.
So,
I mean, Hammers is 2.
yeah, true. True. Where else we got?
Idlewild. Yeah, that's B Canyon, like backside. Yeah. Calico. It's gonna be packed. No.
Yeah, I think Calico will be busy too. See, Dumont's way up here.
Dumont's gonna be packed.
Yes. Dumont's like the minor leagues for Glamis.
Well,
you
it's for Glamis for everybody that lives north of.
The 15.
Yeah, everybody that lives north of Johnson Valley, Fort Irwin area. You know what I mean? So it's the closest dunes for people all up in.
Oh, we can do Anza.
No, we can't, dude. That's down there. I mean, it'll be just as busy.
Do you think so? For Hammertown?
I don't. That's what Matt's saying. I'm thinking. I think most people are going to blow their load on Hammertown. You know what I mean? Johnson
It's gonna
Valley.
get sticky at Hammertown. It's gonna get really gross.
all those swab
We
tests.
can do Valley of the Moon? No? Just a quick, we can finally try to make it to Superstition.
Yeah, yeah. 3 years in a row, we've tried to go to Superstition Mountain. That hasn't worked out.
Ocotillo Wells or Anzat's probably.
Where's Alabama Hills?
That's 395. It's like 3.5 hours away.
I got it marked apparently already. So it's. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, so it's up Gorman. It's.
So again, for an overnighter,
Yeah.
driving 3 hours just to do an overnight thing.
Yeah, again, I think best case scenario, I'm leaving Saturday morning, so we'd have to do something local.
That's pretty local, though.
I'm saying Lytle Creek. Wasn't there like some
The yellow
camp?
posts.
Yeah, there was somebody we interviewed like last year talked about. I like to get out there, get one of the. There was like a specific post. Those were cool trails. I mean, they were rocky. It was some pretty tight stuff.
It's 10 minutes in, and it's
And
15. And it's 15 minutes from our house.
And then we can camp. We can go cruising around, look at all these little. Check out the yellow
I'm down
post
for that
campsites.
too. I honestly don't care.
And
at
then
this
guess
point.
what? You get up in the morning, we do a little four-wheeling, we turn around, we're home in 40 minutes. That's packing up and everything.
I'm okay with that as well.
I think it's
It's a little
getting a little.
Dip your toe in the pool again.
It's
for
not. There's not going to be. It's not going to be packed because, the
Everyone-
some of those posts we got to, you had to have 4-wheel drive to get back to.
me. Yeah.
Crossing like the riverbed, or there was
The
other.
riverbed was just all
Dude,
rock.
yeah, I mean that was difficult. I dragged my frame on that trail as much as I've done anywhere.
Yep.
So, yeah, you're not doing it without 4-wheel drive. So that you're isolated, right? You're already cutting off like a half the people, and
And it's
Hammer everybody.
weekend. Everyone's going to be
Yeah.
at Hammertown.
So, whereas like there's still. People are still going to do Glamis. They're still going to do Razor Road. They're still going to do Dumont. The argument against going to Hammers is there's too many people.
Yeah.
Well, I still want to go out and camp, and I want a 4-wheel. I guarantee you my wife wants me to get the kids out of the house, even for one, to overnight so she could start my WoW account and create my character and get going.
Aren't there wizards in Lytle Creek, though?
Matt's gonna come home from the weekend. She's like, "All right, you're a level 12, whatever."
Oh, probably level 20, dude. It's going to be nonstop. But that's what I think is most attractive to me.
Can we camp at Huntington Beach? Can we just go park in the Huntington Beach
No,
parking lot and
because-
spend the night?
I had a comment to make, and I just got myself like, nope.
What about? I know there's no wheeling, but we could camp down in like San Onofre. We used to
Yeah,
camp.
you ain't camping down. That's
Carlsbad.
like you have to reserve.
Yeah.
All that stuff's probably closed anyhow.
Yeah,
at the
probably.
campgrounds. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents.
I don't disagree with your 2 cents. So the takeaway is we just talked for 20 minutes about the fact that we don't know what we're gonna do 2 weekends from now.
Hey, it's 4-wheel talk, guys. This is whatever you want.
Yeah, if we end up doing something, just keep your phones on standby. If you're cool enough to get that text.
Okay.
Joe K said Joshua Tree.
It's closed.
Is it?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a cool trail you can do. It's called Purdue Canyon.
You didn't respond correctly. That's effing closed, you freaking moron. What the hell is wrong with you?
So I don't know. We'll either do something or we won't.
You
I
ever
don't know.
done the other side of the Salton Sea?
I don't think there's anything really over there.
Oh,
I don't know.
what are those trails?
Well, I'm saying like I don't know that it's. I don't know if it's land you can. No, to answer your question, no. I
That
don't.
looks like some sand that I'd like to take my dirt bike and blast up.
Sure you do.
I do wish I could.
I'm sure you do. Keep wishing.
I don't know. I need to hit the trail soon. I out of the game for too long.
We could go
Let's go
to
to Baja.
Encinitas. We can go down to Baja, Mexico for the weekend. No overnight run.
Yeah, they have shows down there.
All right, guys. Look, I'm tired. I do not know I don't know what the plan is. We'll come up with something. If we do something, we'll let you know. But as of right now, I don't know what the plan is, whether Hammers is going to happen or not for us. I pretty much agree with Matt that it's heading.
You guys can go.
I know.
I haven't sat out of a trip yet. This could be you guys doing something. Like
I was planning on going until I saw that closure. Like that's exactly where we're gonna scout the camping spots.
Yeah.
So that totally ruined that for me.
Yeah. I think there's probably some options. We'll figure something out, but in the meantime, we'll keep you guys informed. So. Thanks for listening tonight, and we had some technical issues at the beginning, but we got it figured out. Thank you guys for participating. Stop yelling, Jose.
Sorry, man.
It's time to go to bed. Night all. All right.
all right,
I'm so tired.
Godhead.
Okay. So everybody in the chat room, Tim says technically I live on the other side of the Salton Sea. Tim, I was on a call today with one of our engineers who's in Phoenix, and everybody was talking about moving. He's like, you can come out to Phoenix. And I'm like, well, I know 2 people in Phoenix, you and another guy, and there's a 50-50 chance it's going to be a shit show. So no, I'm not going to go out there. So I don't know what the plan is for Hammer Weekend. But it'll be, hopefully it's something.
Wow, I think it's funny that I was the one to commit to not going to Hammers. Hammers is that was one of the funnest times I've had in recent memory. But that's how.
But I'm afraid that if we go, say if you were going, Matt, we'd be super disappointed because of all the shit that's going on right now. It wouldn't be the same, right? You wouldn't have that carefree attitude going into hanging out with the group again.
So the whole time in Arizona, we went to the desert bar, and I'll give them the credit. They clearly could have stuffed more tables and chairs.
Yeah.
They seem to actually create the space so that if you sat down, you were probably 10 feet away from the next table, which was good. But still, you're wandering around. There was a couple hundred people, whatever, in there, and it just felt like, oh man, I'm here to have fun, but it's just like you said. I'm tempting fate. I don't feel good about this. I can't just woohoo, have fun, and
I feel you. I feel the same way.
My thing is, look, I was going to Costco and Target before I got COVID. I mean, what's the difference, dude? It's packed there. It's packed. Those stores are packed, dude.
Yeah, there's a difference.
There's a difference because you're not drinking in Target, getting belligerent.
Yeah, but you're
just
outside.
Stupid.
I'm just saying, look, I respect your guys' decision, 100%. I'm just saying, I was already going to Target and Costco and putting gas and all this other stuff.
So you were already taking those risks.
Yeah, I don't think me going to the desert.
But you needed to go to Target. Because you needed food and groceries, and
I need to go.
Had to go to the gas station because you needed to put gas in your vehicle.
But it's not going to be spitting in each other's mouths out there.
Based on last year, that is definitely a possibility.
That depends. We were just getting started, and this year we could just start right where we left off.
That's true.
We were 20 minutes away from spitting.
You're probably right,
mouths. Are we recording this?
Yes, we are recording this.
No, I'm just saying, my
whose
risk
mouth were you gonna spit in first?
For me, the risk calculation is just as high as if I go to Costco because it is packed in there. As if I were to go out to the desert. So,
everybody in Costco is wearing a mask because it's mandated.
That is true.
No one is going to be wearing a mask in the desert.
But like
zero,
I said,
0% of the people in the desert at that
desert
event.
bar. There were 5 people wearing masks.
But you're also outside.
Diligently.
You're also outside. But like I said, hey, that's just my dumb logic. You guys have.
Well, you've already had the COVID, so it probably changed your mental
Yeah.
capacity. It
It
affected
made me
your
dumber.
reasoning.
Let's get a brain scan. Let's scan your brain and see what COVID's
Most people
done to
didn't
you.
think it was possible, but
Can
I
you
think
ta-
I got
hey.
more dumb.
Can you taste yet?
Yeah.
No,
I
yeah.
can.
Okay.
I can
Did that-
smell too.
Everything, nothing. You know what? Everything tastes worse now for you, probably.
No.
You know? How would you know?
You're right.
Yeah.
What does chicken really taste like?
All right, everybody, we're going to end the stream now. We're going to end the stream now. Have a good night. Thank you guys for joining.